There's nothing more satisfying in Pokemon Pocket than letting your opponent think they have the upper hand, only to rip it away at the last second. Today, we built the ultimate bait and switch trap. We're using the new Iron Jugulis future Pokemon with the ability Automated Combat, which says if this Pokemon's in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 20 damage to that Pokemon. So when your opponent's active Pokemon takes that recoil damage, we use the new Professor Turo to erase that Iron Jugulis from the board, denying our opponent from that prize point while still adding damage to their active Pokemon. Then Galarian Obstagoon steps in and takes full advantage of the scene. Because our opponent's active Pokemon is now damaged, our Merciless Strike doesn't deal 70 damage, it deals a whopping 120, allowing us to get massive sweeps. And if that's not enough, we're also throwing in the supporter card Pierre's to continue to remove and deny our opponents from playing the game by removing their energy on their active Pokemon. Here's the full deck list that I'm using to ruin our opponent's tempo. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, and let's see if our opponents fall for this trap. All right, we're gonna start off with Zigzagoon because there's nothing else here in our hand. I guess finding Bombardier and then Iron Jugulis could be really good because we can retreat for free. But I'm gonna start here. Let's see what my opponent's doing. They're going in DD, which is actually super great. Except they're probably not going to attack us, are they? We're never going to be able to do enough damage, potentially, unless they get chip damage. If we had something like Darkrai in this deck, that could be good. But the way I'm playing this deck is all about them attacking me, right? So let's see. The Mega Absol is definitely going to attack me, so we can get advantage there. Oh, they're running full Immortal Mega Absol. It's a little toxic. I'm not lying. That's just, it's a little bad. Definitely need my Pierre's. Rocky Helmet. Sure. Another Mega Absol. The thing is, they don't really have energy. So I can go here, Pokeball first. When we attack, we're going to do 40. That's a really good pull. And then I'm going to go here. If we find Obstagoon, I think I stay in. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I think this is always what I do here, right? I'll put this guy down in case they do want to potentially force me into a retreat, right? Like a Sabrina. I think that's okay because we could just go into the Galarian Zigzagoon and then retreat that way. So here I go, attacking for 40. The issue they don't realize here is if they don't fully heal this guy now, they're losing in DD and they give me 2 points. Right? That's the idea there. The idea is we pick up 2 points. That's all you heal, right? No, 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 don't you do it. Okay. I guess they decided to switch here. I guess I can also swap out, right? Let this guy attack here. I'm gonna put the energy there. I don't want to get too greedy. I'm gonna rare candy. I think I'm okay with letting them get rid of my copycat. I don't want them to get rid of something else potentially. There we go. Now, next turn, if I attach an energy here, I could still retreat, which is pretty good. And we still have Cyrus somewhere. I think this is a really good spot to be in. Now, if they attack me into my Iron Jugulis, our automated combat will deal damage back to them. Oh, this is kind of genius, bro. Obstagoon Pierre's might be making a comeback with this one card. Although I'm sure there's a different way I could be playing this deck. Okay, so there's the 80, and we survive, so it has a pretty solid HP threshold. They discard Copycat, of course. And then let's see what happens. We're hitting 120 here, and we get the Pierre's. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. So I'll go there. I will retreat into you. And then Pierre's that top deck. Hold on, I gotta play the what a top deck, you guys. What a top deck. They lose the energy, and we hit for 120. Now, I guess they could evolve here. Right? Like, that's a good play. But they've already X-speeded. They have no more energy. They're really down and behind here. I think they may have just DC'd you guys. All right, well, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting here. If they return, we'll pick it back up. If they don't return, well, this is probably transitioning into the next match. So, great first game showcase. I'll catch you guys in that one. All right, game number 2. We're going first again. Iron Jugulis lead would be great. Oh, and we have a Toro and 2 Pokeballs? That's kind of nuts, actually. I'm going to start the battle here. We also have a Rocky Helmet. This would be so incredibly good for us. Okay, yeah, no, that's kind of great. All I really need to do is find maybe a copycat, I think. Let's see what else this is. Okay, sure. I can put this down. I can put this down. I don't actually know if I need to put anything else down, so I'm gonna hold off, go into my Rocky Helmet here, and just kind of let them attack. I think my opponent starting with Terapagos EX is hurting them, but I've been in that position before where you can still win the game, right? Just having a horrible lead doesn't completely ruin it for you. I mean, let's just say I never find my Obstagoon. Well then, them having a horrible start versus me never finding my #1 card to deal damage, they still have a better chance here. So let's see what happens. Okay, so they research into a Pokeball. Finding a copycat for me would be so incredibly good. We do lose the Toro, which sensational full art. Can we agree on that, guys? Okay, so if he attacks me, he goes down to 130. I'm definitely gonna need Pierre's. Pierre's with my Obstagoon is probably the only way I can make this work, right? Okay. Ooh. Okay. What if I just attach an energy here, though, right? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think I forgot that Mega Absol could be a thing here. And we could get rid of something like... Wait, why are they doing that now? They're just trying to get rid of cards from their hand, I imagine. Right? I mean, okay, sure. Ooh, this is not bad either. I can go here, finding a rare candy. Okay, Ice Pop, another research. I think I could just go here to set this guy up too. End my turn. I mean, if he's gonna keep giving me turns in time, right? How much is he gonna do here? A max of 100, a max of 120. I mean, he knocks me out here, right? Goes into the Sabrina. I'll give you this guy. I wonder if he has a double Sabrina. A Kang. Okay. What does 1 do here? 120. Knocks out my bird. Wasted a Sabrina. I don't think he's going to have another one, right? So I can go here. He's still only going to be at 120. There's my Pierre's. I'll go here. I don't need the Toro anymore. I just need to fully evolve, I think. All right, top decking. I'm going to add the energy here. I think that makes the most sense. And let's see what my opponent does. He only has metal. He just ends his turn. Okay. Sure. We'll go here. Right. Ending your turn and not using the energy is interesting. I'm just going to attach the energy here. Kind of bait him out into attacking. You're giving me so many turns to find cards. I don't know what on earth they're looking for. But I don't think it's going to be enough, you know? Perfect. 20. All right, so now we're going to Pierre's here, right? We'll go into you. We also have the Lucky Ice Pop. They're just not using their energy, not even to feel like give this guy anything. I will go there. I'm going to Pierre's real quick. I think it's 2 random energy. All right, there we go. He can't attack me next turn. He's kind of trapped. 80 damage, beautiful. And there's the Illima. We'll get rid of you. You can't bounce, buddy. He also had a red, a juggler. He had so many things. Ooh, the Lucky Ice Pop is genius, but like we can literally just go into Obstagoon, right? Oh, he's gonna keep healing. Uh-oh. I mean, we're doing 120. Brother, what? What is happening? Why are they not playing? I'm so lost. Alright, there's my second Obstagoon. I see what they're contemplating. I'm just gonna copycat now to get my full deck. Right. Turo, Lucky Ice Pop, another Jug, and a Cyrus. I'll go here, I'll go there. And then I will attack here. Perfect. And what do I want to get rid of here? I think it's PCL. Alright, there's 2 cards. He has no energy on this guy. We have all our cards. He needs 3 full turns. I don't think he's going to be able to do it since he got rid of the Giovanni. Ooh, the Ho-Oh, though. Who do you give energy to here? Even if you have another Illima, I'm going to be able to get rid of it, right? So what happens here is I attack with 80. I don't even need to use the energy. I mean, I should probably give the energy. And then what we're going to do is get rid of red. And now we go into the Obstagoon. They have 2 more cards, though. I have no idea what it is. Lucky Ice Pop. I need them to have at least a little bit of damage. Tails here would be insane for us. Perfect. So we're going to do pretty decent damage. Yeah. I think they just gave up, bro. I'm going to retreat into you. And then I like this deck. I feel like this is a surprisingly very well-rounded deck right now. With this single Turo, right? Because whenever we take damage on this guy, we can always just send him right back into our deck. They attach an energy. I actually have never seen the animation of bouncing something back into your deck. They're going to copycat for 3. I don't know what they're looking for. So they were running Ho-Oh with Terapagos. A lot of people have been playing it that way. I personally don't think that's probably the best way to do it. Because now you're playing essentially 3 Pokemon that are very high energy demanding, right? And one of them is a ramp. I just want to see what this does. What does it look like? That's it. Well, that's lackluster. All right, Merciless Strike. We'll take our second W into Terapagos Kangaskhan. I actually have a Mega Kang Terapagos deck. I haven't played it yet or uploaded it, but it's not running Ho, it's running babies. So I'll probably get that sometime next week. That one was a cook, you guys. But yo, GG's to my opponent. Let's keep going. All right, we're going second into a darkness matchup. We're going second into a darkness matchup. I think this is okay to lead the Zigzagoon because we can always just retreat it for free if we need to. I kind of just want to see what my opponent is starting off with. Is it something that I'm going to want to attack damage into? Mantike. Yeah, it is something I'm going to want to just deal damage right into it, I think. For sure. Okay. Because let's say it wasn't. Let's say it's something I wanted to wall instead. I can just Bombardier retreat into this guy for free, which is why I'm putting him in. Especially in these like off-meta darkness stacks. No, what? That was... I didn't even get to play, bro. GG's to my opponent. Let's keep going. Man, that kind of stinks that the last game, they just ended super fast. I guess they had nothing in their hand. But I guess keeping it in is important because it showcases the flexibility of this deck with Bombardier. So I'm just going to start here. There's no need to play it down, especially since I'm going first. I don't have to worry about my opponent getting a really good copycat or anything right now. So I'm kind of in a decent spot. Turo. There's really not much for me to do, so I'll just end, right? It's not like they can turn one, knock me out here. Ooh, yeah, there's nothing really they can do. Actually, there is, right? Okay, no, it's Iron Jugulis. I haven't seen anyone play Iron Jugulis, but I imagine they might be playing something very similar to me, right? They have to. What else could you possibly pair this with? This felt like the #1 choice. Okay, nothing yet. Nothing yet, you guys. I can go here. I am a little concerned. I'll go here. And I just don't know if I heal yet. There's no way they can knock me out, right? Bombardier retreat into something that hits for 1. They would have to attach the energy here and they lose the energy for the turn. Unless they also run Dawn, which is crazy. I think this is okay, though. Alright, let me top deck a rare candy. Another Darkrai. Copycat, so we don't have to worry about Dawn here. But a Tyrogue would be nuts, bro. Let's see. 2 Darkrai's on the bench is kind of crazy. Froakie. Okay, that is something we actually do have to worry about now. Sure. And then they just full retreat here. Pokeball. I really need this to be a rare candy. We are not doing too hot, you guys. It is not a rare candy. It is not. But maybe I can just heal, potentially. Okay. They have 4 cards in their hand. I think just the Cyrus to slow them, right? I'll go here. I can retreat for free. I can just chip damage here. This slows them down, assuming they don't have Leaf, right? Granted, I probably didn't want to do it right now, but I think it's okay. I think we're okay here. Okay, so they're committing to just losing this guy unless they do actually have Leaf. Running double Darkrai's, you might, right? There's the Greninja. Let's see where the ping is. Ping is there. Okay. No, still nothing? What? This could be super helpful for me. I'm going to go here. I'm going to attach there. And to be honest, I'm going to give one more turn. Max. I just hit for this. And then I copycat. Let them fill up their hand one more turn. Maybe even use a research to get more of a copycat value. Just kind of nuts. Okay. You know what I really need now? I need a Rocky helmet or something. Well, they decided the Rocky helmet. Interesting. 20 there. And then they chip damage, right? Yep, makes sense. So again, I really, really, really need a Rocky helmet. Because then we can chip the Darkrai. Oh, this is kind of brutal. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty bad for me. It's 9 cards to their 4. I'm gonna research here. I don't know if Copycat's that great. Okay, we got the Rocky helmet. Perfect. Perfect. Now I can attach here. I should be, in theory, much closer to my rare candy. So we'll knock this guy. We go down to 150. All right, what do we get rid of? The Cyrus. Sure. He doesn't have a Sabrina. He just has Froakie, Jugulis, and a rare candy. So he goes here. Bro, all we need is a rare candy. He's gonna go down to 3 cards here too. Do it. Do it. He might actually hold off, right? Maybe you don't attack me here. Maybe you don't attack me? So you don't take the ping damage? Okay. You don't attack, so you don't get the ping damage, but you make a mistake. Because now I have Pierre's and the top deck. So I can just Pierre's you. Oh, brutal. And then I imagine you might even have another Cyrus, so I'll do this again real quick, just to see what happens. No? Okay. I mean, you're kind of just cooked here, right? But you're not even allowed to retreat. I guess in theory you can retreat. Especially, bro. Do we think they have another one? There's no actual way, right? Another Cyrus? I already used my lucky ice pop too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, we'll go here. Oh no, because they can Cyrus me. And then Darkrai, honestly, if they get that, they are absolute legends. So I'll go here. I'll go there. I will 70. I just can't imagine with double Darkrai's, you also have space for 2 Cyrus. It's pretty impressive if that's the case. And now if you don't have the Cyrus or Professor Turo, it's GG's, right? I'm going to give it to my opponent if they have the double Cyrus, which they might. This was a good match. This was a sweaty one. copycat. Okay, for 2. But it's over. They can't retreat. It's over. GG's. They may have had a second Cyrus. That was a good match. That was a ton of fun. Let's do one more, win or lose. Let's see. Let's see if I cooked something a little too strong. Let's do one more match. Hey guys, just want to take a quick break from the video to thank you for always watching and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. But did you know that you can support the channel even more by becoming a member here on the channel for as little as $2.99? Yeah, by becoming a Team Crown Grunt, you're going to get exclusive access to our Discord server and the benefit of knowing that you're forever funding every future Pokemon Pocket video here on the channel. Because in this economy, it's been kind of rough. But beyond that, if you want to support even more, you can become a Team Crown admin and have your name up here in the corner. I had to look to make sure that was the corner I was pointing at. But beyond that, guys, I just wanted to say thank you for all the support. And even if you can't support monetarily, all the likes, the hypes, the comments are truly appreciated. So thanks again. With that, let's hop right back into the video. All right, you guys. We'll start Iron Jugulis because we have Turo and 2 researchers in our head, and we're going into a darkness matchup. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh, they're starting Bombardier. Real quick, I do want to give a huge shout out to like my opponent from the last match that you just saw. You're probably wondering, why are you shouting them out? Because they played the game. You guys wouldn't believe me, but I actually try to play a ton of games, and most of them end up with my opponent either conceding very fast or potentially just rage quitting and turning off the app. And I'm like, that just doesn't make for good content. I don't care if I win or lose, right? I just want there to be a good sequence of back and forth to showcase the weakness of my deck or the strength of my deck. And that's very hard to do when they just don't play the game, or we get this giant box here in the corner saying our opponent has checked out, opened up the Pizza Hut app or something, you know? It's actually super annoying. Anyway, we go Zigzagoon here, Rocky Helmet. I think I always just give the energy onto this guy. I think that makes the most sense. I could also put you down here. And I will... They only Pokeballed here. I don't want a Rocky Helmet yet. I don't think it matters, but yeah, I think this is okay. I might just go right into this guy. With the Rocky Helmet, we should be able to deal enough damage. Also, if we end up finding... Roaring Moon. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. But that means you have to invest. Oh, they did not invest. Okay, we'll just go here. Obstagoon, Pokeball. Sure. I have another Zigzagoon here. Do we think they can just retreat for free? I think I'm going to go here first. I think this is a smart play, potentially. If they have X speed, this is bad for me. Okay, they don't have X speed. This is much better for me now. Because at least we're setting this guy up to hopefully find exactly what we're looking for. Another Obstagoon is not what we were looking for, so I'll go here. And I will attack and hopefully get rid of their Cyrus. That's what I really want to get rid of. Cyrus, gone. Oh, they do have the Field Blower. Ooh. That's not great. It's also not terrible. They'll hit for 80 here, but they don't have Cyrus. They'll get rid of our Cyrus. We're chilling. Pokeball, sure. I imagine they do Field Blower right now, right? You never not Field Blower? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So it's a Zoroark deck. Interesting. Energy there. They get rid of my Cyrus. Oh, that's a great copycat. Must be nice. They have 0 points, though. And they get another rock helmet. That's pretty solid, actually. 80, they get rid of this guy. You know what would, like, just lose me the game? Potentially. I'm going to go here into you. Is if they have another Cyrus or the Absol that essentially bounces. Or Sabrina. They might have another Sabrina. I just don't know if I play this guy down yet. They're going to get rid of my Toro, right? I'm going to put this guy down just in case. We need the damage. I should have put the energy back here, actually. Now that I think about it. So we have 6 more cards. We're going to try to, like, hold them off for a bit. He hits me. He has the PCL, though, which is kind of a problem. Because he'll take the 20 damage here, but then he could just PCL. We lost our Rocky Helmet. We don't have another one. I need Pierre's. That's what I need. I need a Pierre's card. Or my own copy. Oh. It's pretty smart, actually. Okay. This seems like a really good spot for me, actually. Gets rid of the Turo. We deal the damage. Maybe I should have put the Zigzagoon down instead. We can assume that they have the Sabrina as well. And Sabrina's probably just going to win them the whole game. I don't think this is going to help me out much. Rare Candy, Pokeball, Lucky Ice Pop, Zigzagoon, Pierre's, so many good options. But if they have... Also, they're just going to get rid of my Pierre's, aren't they? 1 card left. We'll go here. You never know. I hit for 120. Cool. I mean, I think you just swap into your Zoroark here, right? I think it might be over. But that probably also means that they don't have Sabrina, right? Okay, Brutal Bash. We take a lot here. I need to get all the way up to 120, which is kind of nuts. Let's see. We'll go here. I mean, there's a chance. Lucky Ice Pop shenanigans. No, there isn't. Okay. No, I think that's it, you guys. I think they got me here. Pierre's does nothing. If I had Bomb, maybe? No. Oh, man, maybe if I had Bomb Birdier on the bench, right? I could potentially retreat there. 1 energy, lose 1 here. They would attack me and it would go down to... No, they would do 110 overall. It's over. They locked me out here. GG's to my opponent, man. That was a very well played. Good usage of Roaring Moon as a Sabrina card early on. That may have ruined my tempo. But yo, shout out to my opponent. Not too bad. A very fun match. Shout out to them for actually playing and not conceding. Let's check out the deck list one more time. Overall, not too bad. I really like the combo of the whole bait and switch with Iron Jugulis. You have it in the active, and then if you need to, you could just bounce it right back into your deck. They take damage from its ability, automated counter, whatever it was called. And then your Obstagoon comes in and hits for 120. It's kind of great. And then you also have some extra control and removal in a sense of Mega Absol. So overall, it's kind of an answer to your opponent's deck, depending on what they're playing. And the matchups today, I think, were pretty good. They showcased exactly what this deck could do and its weaknesses. Its loss of tempo is something to really consider. But there you guys have it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.